Leo, welcome to your 2025 yearly forecast reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Leo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. So as the title indicates, this is going to be a yearly forecast, a look into 2025 for my Leos. And I hope that this will give you information about what to look out for, what to prepare for, what to celebrate, what to get ready for, and this can impact any aspect of your life. Love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution, but whatever spirit would like to talk about shall be said. I am so excited to do these readings. I hope you are too. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you who are with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your life in 2025. If there's something you want to manifest, start thinking about it, and we'll see how Spirit responds to those questions and thoughts through the reading. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Leo. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for you guys for the year of 2025, what's to come, what's to unfold. And we're going to first start off with a general theme for 2025. So tell me about a general theme for Leo. What will be a main highlight, the overall theme for my Leos for 2025? Okay, so first we have the World card, and it says, be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. This does not seem like it's only going to be just one part of your life impacted this year. I feel that there's going to be a whole shift, a whole upgrade, a whole conclusion that is going to impact every aspect of your life, Leo. With the World card, it's already giving me very big time, like World card energy with the tarot. So you got very strong fixed energy, a lot of Leo energy, Taurus energy, Aquarius or Scorpio energy in your chart. But I do feel with the World, it's also like a big traveling year for you, a big adventurous year for you, being more open to receive. And maybe even for some of you guys, I wonder if there's going to be more activity on social media. There's going to be more of a presence of you to stand out in the world, to make a difference in the world, to be more vocal about the things you want. I do feel a lot of people are going to be having their eyes on you, Leo, and watching you to see what you're going to do this year. And I think you have big goals. So tell me more about this World card energy. How does this kind of tie into the major theme for Leo this year? Tell me more. Playfulness. I like this. So I definitely feel for you guys. You're having a bit more fun. You're like being more free. You are being a little carefree. So maybe there was a lot of stress in 2024, a lot that was put on your shoulders to kind of accomplish, do. And I feel 2025 is to make this year about you. Obviously, it's not being super selfish, self-centered. You still have bills to pay, people to take care of, but just doing a little bit more for yourself and letting yourself enjoy the things that you've always wanted to try, new hobbies, new relationships, kind of just setting off on some sort of adventure for yourself. and to kind of just see where it all lands. And, you know, it's almost giving me some sort of resonance to my story of how I started on YouTube. I was working like a full 9-to-5 job, data analysis, and I did this solely thinking it was just going to be a little side hobby for me, because I've always wanted to express my creativity. I always wanted to use my like psychic intuition abilities to help people. And I thought this was just going to be something that, like, you know, my job will be the main thing, but reading on YouTube will just be a little fun side project. But boom, I just started making, you know, a lot of money on YouTube. I started having so many subscribers, so many people telling me how much my readings helped them, impact them. And I was like, this is it for me. Like, I got to quit my 9-to-5 and do this. So, you know, for some of you, even just being playful, curious, just trying something could kind of end up being your do all, say all. And this could be a hobby. This could be, you know, a talent of yours that you're finally going off to try to express and see if you can make something out of it. And just create, and just to see like what is successful, what maybe not work, but hey, at least I tried it out. I feel overall there's something that you're going to experience this year that you give yourself a chance on, that you just go into it open, that may be like something that could be settled for a possibility of a full-time job or a full-time career or a full-time lifestyle, just by being open and curious. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot and dig deeper into this. I want to see 3 specific events, 3 specific themes, 3 specific things that will be happening for Leo that adds to this worldly, playful nature you're experiencing in 2025. Definitely I feel for some of you, if it's not just travel plans, it could definitely even be moving to a different country or a different state, or traveling a lot more for your job and work. First, we have transformation, the Death card here in the beginning of the year, Scorpio energy. So something is going to be put to an end. Something may be reborn, transformed in your life. That I think it's a newer version of you. I think it's a you that has been wanting to come out for some time, but maybe due to stress, maybe due to, you know, the feelings of needing to put something else forward before yourself, that could be kind of coming to an end in some way. Again, we'll clarify to get a bit deeper here, but let me pull the rest of the cards. Tell me more for Leo. Maybe an ending that leads to a new beginning. Quitting a job to start something you've always wanted to do type of example here. But tell me more for Leo. The Lovers. Okay, with harmony. I do. You know, this was going to be a reading, like I said, that impacts every aspect of your life, but most definitely being open, dating again, putting yourself out there, traveling, going out more, is going to attract possibly a soulmate for you guys to meet. Maybe in June. Gemini energy is coming through very strongly here. I wonder if you have strong Gemini in your chart, or you could be meeting someone with strong Gemini. If so, check out the Gemini reading to see if there's messages for you there. But yeah, I do feel like for being open, for being curious, for just going out into the world, just being your authentic self, you are attracting something in that could 100% replace whatever had to be put to an end in the beginning of the year. So I wonder, even some of you, I'm seeing very clearly here, if it's not your message, bear with me, a breakup, but then, you know, a new person coming in your life. And I think this breakup was going to happen, was bound to happen, and you may be doing it on your end. And I think by having that breakup or ending, whatever it is kind of transforming you into a higher vibration. It's kind of like finally shedding the last bit of the last few years that you don't need to carry on with you anymore. And then it's boom, like something newer, better comes in. I have to say, even if you are the one being broken up with, Leo, in the beginning of the year, something better is coming in to replace it. I guarantee it's an upgrade. It's the World card. Like it's a level up for sure. Tell me more. Whether this is a job or a romance or a lifestyle, I just want to make that clear as well. Tell me more for Leo in 2025. Okay, you guys got 2 cards. I'm going to leave them there because it feels important. The Six of Wands, Leo energy with victory and success, and the Seven of Cups with choose wisely with Scorpio energy. And there are two sixes here. So your birthday could be August 6th, August 16th, or maybe July 26th. Bottom of the deck, we have conflict and defeat. So Aquarius energy, by the way, but this could be either kind of more towards the beginning of the year where there was that ending where you thought like, man, I lost it. Like I blew it. How could this happen? How could, someone get the better of me? But I don't think you're losing as much as you may fear at first. Really, I think it's a blessing in disguise. With Five of Swords energy, in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith depiction, you see this like, kind of cocky dude laughing at, the people he defeated to get his own gain. Like, I do feel somewhat, whether it was 2024 or the beginning of the year this year, you're attached to that energy in some way. Someone who always had to be right, someone who always had to play games, who was a bit self-centered, and I don't know, they get a gain off of seeing how much people care for them, but not in a way that's high vibrational, but in a way to see like, how much will they do it for me if I put them through these challenges, these tests, and it's all for an ego sense. And so I feel like for some of you that went through that, and then for this person to break up with you, or for you to realize it's never going to work with this person, like it may seem devastating at first, but it's turning a new chapter that I feel this energy could not have continued forward with you. Now, others of you, with this conflict and defeat with the death card here, I really am feeling like this ending, if it did seem a little bit hard at first, is ultimately leading to a whole new transformation of yourself, of, recognizing that no one will hurt me like this again. I will not allow this type of energy to have an impact on me the way that it did before and the way it's trying to. I will overcome this. I will shed this. I will learn from this, grow from this, and that's all I can do. And whether you guys went through that towards the end of the year in 2024, or you're currently going through that now in 2025, I promise that this transformation, although it could be a little bit rough, could be a little bit painful, is going to lead to something so much better, tenfold, really. But it's kind of like the journey of the caterpillar to the butterfly. I mean, when they're in that cocoon, it's not an easy process. Their whole body gets like broken down into this goop to be reformed. So again, like, I think that you guys are being given this opportunity for this ending or transformation to happen because you are strong enough. Spirit sees you're ready enough to go through this process, but you're coming out with the levers at the end. So really, I think even if it's a hard process at first, you're going to be in so much better of a place once this is all said and done. But don't take my word for it. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards with the tarot. So tell me more about the Death card here for Leo. What area of Leo's life is this going to be shown in? How is this going to happen for Leo? Ooh, they're jumpy today. The Ten of Swords, yeah. So Gemini energy here. With the Ten of Swords, this could definitely be something that has needed to come to an end for a long time. I think you guys knew that. And, for whatever reason, because we really care about a situation, we care about a person, we just really try to stick it through. But there's something that shows in the beginning or the end of 2024 that's like, no, I'm done. And I accept this being over with. It was like the last straw type of vibe here. I will no longer be this person's punching bag. I will no longer accept these things that I know I don't deserve. And that's even like the transformation of your mindset here. You will not be a martyr anymore for people or situations that don't give you gratitude for it, or don't give you, some sort of thank you or satisfaction or validation for it. So yeah, I do say it's like, in the beginning of the year, Leo, there's one Band-Aid you just gotta rip off, but it's time to do it. And I think a lot of you know it's time to do it. it's put you through a lot. And Spirit doesn't want you to go through the rest of the year with this Ten of Swords energy. Some of you may be getting a new tattoo this year. I don't know why that's coming through, but it could be confirmation for someone. Or, you know, if someone did feel, again, sorry, but if someone did kind of feel like they got defeated by someone, you're showing you cannot be defeated. No weapon that was created to use against you shall prosper. And I think through having that grit of not letting this hold you down, or not letting the satisfaction of seeing someone or letting someone witness you being stayed down is going to give you that power to transform it, or to let that ending happen. Tell me about the Lovers here for Leo. The Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. So again, like with this combination of the Lovers card with the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, by the way, there's multiple messages coming through. For some of you, you're falling in love with a job, with a passion, with a line of work, with a side hustle that you, again, like may have just kind of wanted to be curious about, but then you're all in. You feel like you have a talent for it. You feel it's a part of your calling. You feel it's a part of your nature to almost kind of do this type of work, or to zero in on it. And it absolutely is. And I think you're going to be drawing a lot of customers. You're going to be drawing in a lot of clients, a lot of people with interest in your work, and a lot of good reputation around that. Awards around that even. But others of you, okay, so some of you could be someone at work, a coworker, a boss, an employee, I don't know. And it may kind of come off a little bit shocking at first, but I think you guys, through working together, are going to fall more and more in love with each other. If that's not the case, then I definitely feel like you are meeting someone, romantic or friendship or coworker, could be any of those, that is going to dedicate their time and energy into maintaining this connection with you. They are fully dedicated into doing whatever they can to make sure that you will be theirs, that you will be a friend, that you will be a successful partnership in career and finances, and they will be honing in on it. And I think you'll see the worth in giving as much to it too. Like finally you're meeting someone who isn't just trying to use you as someone to take from, but that also wants to give to you, Leo. I think that's beautiful. Tell me more about the Six of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So first, the Six of Wands here. What is this for Leo? How is this going to show up in Leo's life? This victory and success. The Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Wow. By the end of the year, you are really seeing through what you're able to cultivate, what you're able to work on, what you're able to heal with the Lovers and the Eight of Pentacles, what you're able to kind of continue to just work on and give your time and effort into the things you love to do, the things that you're coming into your life, that you're attracting flawlessly, by the way. They never had power over you in the beginning. And to really see that Five of Swords that you held on to for so long. Again, if this is someone outside of you, or even the inner critic that, you know, kept on downplaying what you did for others and kept on, you know, it's hard to explain, but I think you guys get it if you are not talking about like someone else in your life. But the fact that when you get another heartbreak or another closed door, that haha, told you so, that voice is being silenced by what you're able to show as victory and success. The amount of money that's coming in, the amount of connections that are happening for you, the amount of possibilities that are happening for you. You can finally let that Five of Swords fade out the way that you decided to do it in the Death card energy, but for good. It's like looking back and saying that was for the best, versus when you were going through it being like, this is so painful. It's a completely different perspective by the end of the year. 2 tens here. So yeah, major cycles closing out for you in 2025 for the best. And with the 2 tens here, your birthday could be August 10th, or you could be a cusper with July 20th or August 20th here. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups now for Leo for 2025. What does this choose wisely, and how will this be shown in Leo's life? The King of Wands. Leo energy, your next big goal, your next big accomplishment. This is entrepreneurial energy. This is go-getter energy. This is where do I want to focus my passions, my desires, my work ethic, my wants into. And so I feel, Leo, with the world in your hands, with all the opportunities that are coming in, it will be your turn to decide where you want to lead this. And Spirit does want you to choose wisely. So don't do something out of vengeance. Don't do something out of ego. Don't do something out of, you know, anything that could kind of distract from the ultimate purpose of doing what's best for you and anyone else that could be involved in a situation. I do feel like you are being granted a big opportunity here, maybe for an upgrade in a job, maybe for a full-time contract with a job. Maybe if someone wants to say, I want to be with you, I want to move in with you, I want you to come live with me, having that big decision here. I would really weigh out all the options before doing something impulsive, but ultimately, I think you know what lights your passion afire. I think you're going to know what's going to get your attention. And once you make that choice, I think there is no going back, but you make the right one for yourself, period. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So this is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Yeah, so for love and romance, I definitely feel like this is going to be very, very healing for you. Someone that accepts you and doesn't use your kindness and your love as a weakness, but wants to enhance it, wants to nurture it. I do feel like your heart is healing in big ways. And, you know, even with the playful energy, you know, no matter what your age is, I think you are starting in beginning steps of being more curious, of being more open, especially with creative pursuits, especially with dating, I feel. And I think you may be kind of feeling a little bit vulnerable, but not using that to make you afraid of what else is out there, but using it to kind of just say, all right, this is new, but I got this. I'm curious about this. I want to respark this. And especially if it's like a hobby that you've always been curious about, but wanting to respark again, like you've always had that interest and love for it. And I think being curious by it or being drawn to it or feeling a lot of appreciation for it is going to be, you know, the first indicators of what could lead you to success with this. Go with your heart, Leo, this year. It's going to be a big time thing. I think you have a good heart. I think you have a healed heart after the beginning of the year, and it won't lead you astray. All right. Tell me more about 2025 for Leo. Tell me more about 2025 for my Lions. Healer. Nice, yeah. So either you're healing something within you, you're healing within someone else, or someone's coming into your life to heal. It's a beautiful transmutation of hurt and pain that you may have gone through in the beginning of the year, or even, you know, before 2024 wrapped up, to where you'll be at by the end. And it says, you have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. Wow. So, I mean, before I even read that, you may be an empath. You may be a light worker naturally, and that doesn't have to be your line of work. You are just that naturally. And unfortunately, when you come into this world as an empath and a light worker, there are not very many people at your vibration. And that's not just to blow smoke up your butt or anything, but it's just to say that, like, you have such a giving heart, an open heart. There are lower vibrational energies that take advantage of that, or want to use that, or want that type of light to lift them up, even if it's taking from you. And I think for a long time, you didn't know how to use this healing without getting hurt. I think it was hard to kind of decipher who was on your side, who had other motives, who pretended really well to care, but they just wanted, you know, a piece of you. I think through whatever is ending and whatever had to transform or be the catalyst of transformation in your life in the beginning of the year, ending of 2024, is kind of helping enhance your gifts, is helping you kind of heal from realizing I can't save everyone. I can't be that person to sacrifice all the time. and using that to be more discerning about who deserves your light, who deserves your good heart, who deserves your, you know, your warm energy that as a Leo you just have naturally. And I think with the Lover's card and the Eight of Pentacles, whether this is you meeting someone that kind of enhances this healing natural energy that you have, whether this is you using your healing energy for, you know, a side job as a business, that people are really impressed with your healing intuitive gifts, that will want to continue to work with you, that will continue to pay for your services. But really at the end of the year is saying that, you know, my gifts are not my curse. I can go in this world open, loving, curious, without getting played, without being hurt. I just need to know who is worth being around with that energy and who intuitively I can sense doesn't deserve that light. And I think that's a lesson that you will be learning that is going to enhance and upgrade every area of your life, knowing that your light is worthwhile, your light has quality, and not everyone's deserving of it. Therefore, I can save that light for myself to enhance my life, to hone my skills, to shine it on the people who do deserve it. Wow. Tell me more about 2025 for Leo. So then we have real estate. Okay. So I do feel for some of you, again, that home move, maybe an upgrade to your home, a renovation to your home, maybe, you know, renting out your home for Airbnb while you travel. But it says, build a solid foundation prior to building several stories above it. Consider a career in real estate, interior design, architecture, or any home businesses. It's time to go back to basics to strengthen your finances. So overall, to me, what I'm intuitively getting from all these messages is laying down a solid foundation. So if you're realizing with the Death card and the Ten of Swords, something just didn't work, back to the drawing board, scratch it, let's make a new blueprint. And whether this is something with your career, your finances, or even with your self-development, I think you are taking the time to lay down more solid of a foundation. So when you are opening with the world again, you're open to explore, you're open to create, you're open to new possibilities. It will be something that a stronger foundation can kind of handle and not be kind of shaken and fallen apart like it did before. But definitely, yeah, for some of you, you can have real estate type of interests, rental type of interests, you know, Airbnb, you know, that type of stuff I'm seeing here. If it's not just moving, buying a new home this year could be high potential for a few of you as well, or selling your home. Tell me more about 2025 for Leo Spirit. Okay, Angel of Support and the Angel of Addiction Healing. Okay, first let's talk about this one. So it says, the universe has heard your silent call for help. I do feel this comes from the beginning of the year with the Death card and the Ten of Swords. And Spirit has heard your prayers. Spirit has heard, you know, your cries for, you know, justice or for some understanding and for clarity. And that help will be sent on the way, Leo. You definitely will get answers. You will definitely get clarity. You will definitely get opportunities that will come your way that will help you better understand some sort of ending or transformation or defeat that you went through previously. But then we have Angel of Addiction Healing, and look at that. This is from someone from the past. You know, again, the Death card, Ten of Swords, conflict and defeat energy. And it says, this is a time of positive transformation and healing. So again, I just feel as if a lot of you, although this was painful, there is a lot you're learning about yourself. There is a lot that you have been drawn to research about, like karmic soulmates, or about, you know, heartbreak, or about, I don't know, narcissistic empath type of dualities here. And by kind of more understanding the type of energy you were around that may have been leading you astray or pulling the wool over your eyes, you're able to kind of discern it better. So again, like I think although it was painful to go through that, at least you won't go through it again knowing what you know now, knowing the beginning signs, the red flags of being around situations or people that could put you through this karmic type of situation again. You know better now, Leo. And I think too, you can help other people who may be going through similar situations, painful situations, in healing from that, from hearing your story or using your gifts, being that person of a support system that you wanted to have in your life when you were going through this similar situation. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get one more card for you guys. I mean, overall, what a 180. I think you're bouncing back, making a comeback from the beginning of this year to the end of this year that you're going to be very proud of. I'll be proud of you too, Leo. So is there anything else Leo needs to know about 2025? We have the element of air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, mental energy. And it says, work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. So again, time is fluid. If this is a message for you, for any transformations you're going through currently, big changes, big endings, hurtful endings, anything you perceive as a defeat, I feel as hard as it is, first process your emotions because your emotions are valid. They need to be felt, but then take the time to really consider all the logical perspectives of why this had to end and overall weighing the good and the bad of it, you know, through if this is really what's best for me, can I just see like the facts behind it instead of wallowing in, you know, what didn't happen, what I couldn't make happen. I don't know. Some of you are very hard on yourselves. And really, the spirit had to put an end to this so you don't continue being hard on yourself. But this could be a change of mind. This could be a change of perspective, an upgrade in that will allow you to be more open to the world of possibilities instead of lingering in the past that never really was meant for you. And I think you're going to see that huge change of perspective from the beginning of the year to the end of the year that is going to completely astound you, Leo. So thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it helped. I really hope it resonated. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to 2025 for you guys. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Leo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Leo.